Alright, so it's Tuesday, May 7th, around 4:30. Figure I should start including that since the primary purpose of this video is not entertainment, even though it unfortunately ends up being that way. Damn it! What the fuck is that? Alright, someone complained about cursing on these later. You're just gonna have to get over that because that's what I do. Got ants all over the top feeder and some sort of worms. So that sucks. So clean that out before I get to done here then. Alright, so primary goal of today, you jackasses, stop building up comb in there. Primary goal of today is to drop the thing. See if I can find the queen in here, put in a trap for the small hive beetles, because I don't know if they're a small hive beetle larva or not. Find the queen, put in the traps, put in a thing of brood stuff, a brood builder I forgot to last time, and yeah, just general, make sure things are going hunky-dory. So, clearly there's still, I will not be using that top hive feeder, type of top hive feeder again, that's for sure. For multiple reasons, mainly because they just build comb up into that big cavity. Let's move a couple of these empties out of the way. Oh yeah, I want to try something new today. I hate wearing like bulky gloves, but I read somewhere or somebody suggested that you can wear just regular nitrile, that's a good sign, gloves that they're less likely, they still struggle to punch through, but you don't lose dexterity. So we'll see how that works. Of course, these are the cheapest ones apparently I could get because they're falling apart. So, next plan is to not use gloves. Alright, nothing there. Just stick it inside here. There's plenty of room to work. I do want to find the queen because I haven't found a queen. That is funky. I haven't found a queen in either hive in forever. And I mean, they are bringing in pollen, which means they're probably laying eggs, and if they're laying eggs, that means she's here. Yeah, tons of eggs and larvae there, so that's a good sign. Let's see, that's a pretty new area, so she might be there. Don't see her unless she's buried. That's the thing I discovered. I hadn't read in any of the books. No, it's a big fat baby. It's not a queen. I discovered last time we were doing inspections that just blowing on them really clears them out of your way, and it's crowded. So, somewhat wonky comb. Some of that's because the spacing on these cheap, frankly, hive I bought is wonky. Bunch of capped, new bees, some honey on the edges, so looking good. Oh, there she is. Hot damn, I did find her. Up there, the big old girl. Okay, so I found her. She's doing her thing. That's all I really wanted to check in this one. So we'll just put this back together. Let them keep doing their jam. I'll throw some traps in there so we don't have beetles. Get rag and wipe those stupid, whatever that larva was, out of there. Let's see. Let's put stuff on there. It's sticky as shit. Get this all over me. bees from last year. It should still be good. Should have double checked the expiration, but I didn't, so. Probably eat through that paper, but I'm trying to make their life as easy as possible. I am going to put this right above where they get into the feeder to maybe discourage them to, not to prevent them from getting in the feeder, but to maybe discourage. I'll offset it a little bit to discourage them from drawing comb out there. It's so annoying. I'm pretty sure I could have left this on. I'm pretty sure I didn't take this off last year. Oh, new bees will make their lives easy. Look out, I don't want to squash you. So smoky then, sit here. Get out of the way. We'll figure it out. Alright. My hands are signally sticky. I thought I was going to have gloves on. Alright, so put the trappy trap in here. Gotta fill it with that spillage so it'll kill bees. So what this is the bottle for. Continue to an end where there's anything on. What the hell? Could have went through a couple more frames to find, see if there's any beetles, but trying to disturb them as little as possible. Stick this here. Oh, there's one thing I meant to do. I'm going to forget if I'm not careful, and that's take the entrance reducer off. Trying to stick this, it's not Swiffer, but it's close. It's the bee will be gone. It's the actual product made for it instead of just the, okay, piss off. But if you don't stick it to a frame somehow, they just drag it down and block the entrance. They're trying to get it out of the hive. So sometimes I'll use the other trap to pin it in, which actually isn't a bad idea. Let's just do that. There you go. Yeah, that's gross. I just licked my fingers, but I gotta get some of that sticky off. Alright. This over here. That doesn't taste good. Yeah. So I'll have to spread me some cinnamon around the hive here soon to get rid of some of those ants. Look out, girls. Just trying to get the reducer swept. Yeah, I know. Not a fan. Let's do it on this side since that's what they're used to. Let me squish it. Oh, got lucky there. Normally when I swip reducers, I end up squashing the shit out of bees. Alright, that's all done. Traps in, food's on, reducer's flipped. I have a vat of sugar, 1 sugar watt over here that I'll pour into the feeder once. I scrape the bees and I don't know what those are. Picture here. Snails. I don't know why, but the yard is full of slugs and snails this year. Everywhere. Let's go outside and put my damn veil on. That's what happens when you get in a hurry. break these ants and other garbage off away from the hive just to reduce the chances of whatever it was coming back. From this hive, but let's go ahead and put the... I'm in a hurry today because I'm trying to get the bee inspections done and go around my bike before the storms come, but as a result of that, I started my inspection without any veil on, so don't get in a hurry is the lesson we've learned. Slow down. Alright, so stick this back on there. That's the other thing I don't like about this feeder is that it's two-piece. The one that I got from Better Bee was, instead of Dent, was all one piece, so you didn't have to worry about the inside falling out. There's probably a reason that that's handy sometimes, but I don't know what it would be. Alright, now we're going to pour this 4 pounds of shit in there and try not to make a mess. Probably plenty of nectar flow. They don't need it, but new hive feed even when it's flows on because they're new. So, they've only drawn out a couple, 4 frames of cones, so they got a ways to go. Alright. Forget anything. Entrance is flipped, found the queen, she's laying. Stupid ants are everywhere. This will probably make it worse putting this up here, but they can get all the stupid slugs, whatever that is. Figure out what that might be. Still don't know. Yeah, get some cinnamon before when I get done and come back out here and spread it everywhere. It's supposed to be good anti-ant stuff. Anyone who's watching drunk, switching the camera around over to old hive, which is stacked. This is the one that swarmed on me a week or 2 ago, and I couldn't get because they were in a tree way above here, 30 feet up in the air. And yeah, so there's somebody else's bees, unfortunately, now. Alright. Your smoke is more better than it is. Do have some burlap to try, but again, hurry. I won some Dedant fuel at the Beekeepers Conference in, or whatever the training was in Frankfurt back in March, but I don't like it because Just don't like the way it's slow light. It sends out sparks more seemingly than even pine needles, so we won't be using it. So here, burn coal box. Trap. Just in case. Or a lot of them just in case. Alright. So, I won't bail on for this one because even though there's half of them left-ish, there was still a ton of bees in there last time after I did that inspection. Primary goal here is just I'm going to check this super added on, see if they've drawn any of that, check the other supers where I checkerboarded it, see if they've capped anything or whatever, and then maybe try to find the queen, but I suck at finding queens when they're marked, much less when they're not, and this is, obviously I know it's an unmarked queen because a marked queen looked that way. Followed them for a couple blocks. I basically was asking construction, these guys putting in pipe for Columbia Gas, if have you seen my bees? And they had for like 2 blocks. So I kept asking, have you seen my bees? Have you seen my bees? Have you seen my bees? Have you seen a swarm of bees? Which is a weird question. Probably most people don't think they're going to get asked. Or asked for that matter. Anyway, eventually lost them in the trees. So there's a couple massive oaks, sycamores over in that area. I don't have shit on these. So I'm just going to pull that to the side. That I'd be willing to bet, I'm hoping rather, they're in rather than just someone's house. We'll see. If the good thing is I didn't hear any swarm calls to that area on any of the areas where I look for swarm calls, text groups and such. So I'm hoping that they just went into a tree. Okay. Girls. Let's see. Oh wow. Hot damn. That's good and that's bad. Oh goodness. They've drawn out. Holy crap. Hey, you can't photo this. They've drawn out several of those empty frames that were in this deep, or this super, are drawn out with honey in them. I can see it. So that's a good sign. It means the flow is flowing. Ugh. Looks like a trap may have leaked. Yeah, stuck in there. So that's good. They're drawing it out, and the comb is. It's funny. It looks like maybe some of what they've done is instead of drawing out a couple of these that have almost nothing on them. Well, they've drawn that. They're drawing that out too, and even capping it. I'm gonna have to, when they flip the supers, put that empty super on the bottom. They have really fattened up these frames. Holy shit. Look at that. I don't know if you can see in that view. It's crazy thick. Again, I think that's because the adjacent frame, because I checkerboarded, didn't have anything on it, because this all used to have brood in it. You can see the darker cells. And they have just filled it full and are capping it. Holy crap. I'm going to get some honey. Let's see, we'll just skim through these some more. I'm not going to spend a ton of time here, because there's not a ton of value in it. Yep, they are. It's funny, the ones they didn't draw much out on, they just put a tiny amount of honey in it and then capped it. Let's see if I can pull that frame to show you. You can see that they didn't draw it out as thick, but still capped it. So, hot dog. I've got so much. Yeah, this one's gonna have to go up high, because this whole box, because otherwise I'm risking probably getting honey bound with the empty box above them. So, we'll set set this one over here off to the side because it's going on the bottom. I don't want to cover it up. Hot dog. So I ordered a cheap one because I'm cheap, but it's an inexpensive one. Let's go with that. High value. Honey extractor from Vavor, because they make all kinds of weird stuff, but one of the things they make is a honey extractor. It arrived and it's in the basement ready to go. Holy shit. Oh, that's not stuck, it's just that heavy. Holy Moses. That's insane. It's still. Oh, yeah. Alright. This weighs a ton. That's going to be a bear to sit on the top when I'm done. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. It's crazy I'm getting that much honey off a hive that just swarmed. Can't imagine how much I would have gotten had I caught the swarm in time. What I had to split them, I guess. It's still an old trap. I don't know if those are old beetles or not. We'll see. Not going to dig through this a ton. Looks super similar where I'm seeing bulging frames. Where they drew out last year, the frames are crazy bulging because it was already drawn out, so they just drew them out further. And then the ones next to them where they checkerboarded trying to stop the swarm, they have drawn out some and even capped it, but they are not. Yeah, getting a little bit. Yeah, they're drawing them out though and putting stuff in there, even capping the top. So that's awesome. The other good thing is that so far, knock on wood, I have seen no brood, which I guess well, it could be two things. She's down there, not laying up here, or newly mated queen, she isn't doing shit yet, so, or virgin queen, she isn't doing anything yet. Holy crap, that's so heavy. That's so awesome. That is almost fully capped. Look at that. Without killing bees, which is going to be tough to do. Dummies. That'll work. How'd you get stung? I dropped a frame of honey. Alright. So, yeah, we're not going to mess around in here too much. I'm gonna put that undrawn super on the bottom. Josh said he did that to try to keep him from getting honey down. What the heck is that? That's not a queen cup, is it? What? How are you doing a queen cup on a... Kind of looks like a queen cup, but it's at the top, so it's a super seed, not a swarm, but yeah, the next one has it on there too, so that makes me nervous. Maybe they're just doing that because of queen's not mated. I don't know. It looks good. I mean, so much honey. So much honey. I'm gonna get to extract honey. I gotta go to the dent on Saturday on the way to the race to pick up some bottles and other stuff. I would have bought their extractor, but man, they're crazy expensive. I mean, all of them that aren't Vavor are crazy expensive. Alright, so I just need to set this off anywhere, because that's going on before it. Just move this out of the box here so I don't squish all these. Get down in there a little bit. Still can't believe how heavy that is. That blows me away. Get this over here so we'll spill it. Oh, still almost spilled it. Oh, man, it's so heavy and stuck. There we go. Now we play the can we find, there's so many bees in here. Now we play the can we find the queen game. Good thing is I'm not seeing any small hive beetles, knock on wood, but Bad thing is, I see a ton of honey down here. I'm hoping they're just not filling it because they're queenless. Of course, if they were queenless, I think they'd be a hell of a lot more pissed off at me than they are. They're loud though. This is, I think it's the loudest they've ever been, but it may be just because I have more bees than I've ever had. Alright, okay, this is fine. This has got pollen in the bottom, honey in the corners. No brood though, but it's on the outside frame, so I'm expecting that's so pretty. Let's see if we can get a picture of that. Kaleidoscope color on the pollen frame. It just looks so cool. Kaleidoscope? Yeah, that's right. Set this over here that way. And they are humming. I mean, humming. Alright. Oh, is that larva? Man, it's hard to tell. I'm blind in one eye, I can't see out the other. No, maybe not. No. Get you off of me. Thank you. Don't get on my hand. I'll squish and sting you and kill me. Or vice versa. Alright, let's keep going here. More kaleidoscope of pollen. Kaleidoscope of pollen, no brood. I mean, she may just not be mated yet, but it's making me nervous. And they're stacking the honey in here. Nothing on that one. It doesn't have much drawing on it. Just put some of these frame that isn't very well drawn out. I'm going to pull that to the outside because she probably won't lay there. And it's got jack on it. So, let's see over here. Make sure I don't see her, but at this point, if she's in here, she's not laying because she's not mated. Because I don't see any brood. So, going a little bit longer. Just with my finger, please. Oh, yeah, let me just shake the shit up. That'll help. Ah, this is full of pollen and bee bread and nectar. I'm not seeing any brood. That means I definitely don't have a laying queen yet. Now, I'm hoping it's because she isn't mated yet. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and squeeze this frame that isn't very well drawn out. What do I do with it? Over here to the outside. More frames. Did you get me? No, you scared the shit out of me. No, now you're trying to get me. Alright. Smoky time. Smoky time. That was weird. They all buzzed me but didn't. Literally all touched me on the finger but didn't sting me. It's crazy. I'm not trying to kill you, I promise. They're so loud. Stuck in there. We'll probably more honey. I mean, they're stacking the resources in here, but there's no brood and no room for it. Alright, I'm going to stop here just because I'm not doing any good. There's probably not brooding these last couple frames. Let's just see if I can see my sliding. Nope. Alright. The good news, they're making a shit ton of honey. Bad news, I don't have any brood. Any. Which is bad. So, just keep the bees off. Don't make me get angry. So at this point, I'm going to wait another week to see if she's mated. Oh, I just squished some honey. Probably some bees. And at that point, if not, probably either have to buy a queen or maybe pull a frame of eggs from a small hive, the 8 frame, and see if they make a queen out of that. 'Cause I don't know. Tempted to do that. Well, I'll wait a week. Because if they have a queen, which they probably do because they're not crazy angry. But I think I might try that just because then I can just pull, I mean, they'll slow down the new hive a little bit, but man, bees are overflowing and the sound is crazy. Alright. Relax, you fuckers. Alright, let's get this smaller drawing. In the process. It's the super isn't drawn out at all. The rate they've drawn out these two, it won't be a problem. Yeah, we'll just invert everything. God damn it, right on the hand. Oh. Fuck, that would hurt. It's still pumping. So many bees. Alright, let's try this again without getting stung. I mean, I don't know how many bees can be in this much area, but it's a lot. It's an absolute cacophony. It annoys me, I grabbed it before I looked. They're just singing. But I'm definitely queenless. Well, not queenless. She is not mated because I have no eggs. Not a single one. Off the handle. Thank you. Literally anywhere else. Oh, that's so heavy. Shit, I forgot about that. Traps in there. Yeah, moot point at this point. At this point, I'm not worried about killing a bee or two because there's 1 billion right behind her. Good Lord. Just bees everywhere. Alright. We're done. Damn it. It's like I can't leave the hive without getting stung. Down. Squishy with the inner cover. Man alive. I cannot believe there's a gajillion bees out here on the board where I laid that super. There's a gajillion bees out here. It's also hot as hell, so they're probably not super happy with that. Alright, well, do some research, but think queen's gone. I mean, queen's out of the cup. So I didn't see. Actually, I don't even think I saw that cup, but I may have already broken it down. But gone. All resources in there. No brood. A ridiculous amount of honey. But bees are going to start dying and there's none to replace them, so got to figure that out. May get back in there someday after doing some research and steal some eggs from the new one, just so this is queenless. And that way, if she does get mated or that doesn't go like it's supposed to, then at least I have an option in terms of another queen. So, that's all.